Okay, one more draft. I'm pretty sure I want to take Hornet's Nest here. I don't really know, like, I had to play against that card. It seemed pretty hard to beat for me last round, or last draft. I had the removal spell, fortunately, but otherwise I would have had to shove a Juggernaut into it. So, we'll leave that one highlighted. Let's see. What else could I take? Again, I've been kind of a fan of military intelligence when I played against it, but that may have been specifically in a blue-white deck. And then there's the two white attackers, but I think I'm just going to take the rare. Learn a lesson or two. Maybe even three. Who knows? Maybe my opponents will learn some lessons. Hopefully I can pick up some Hunt the Weeks. Nope. None here. So, looking at the pack, Shaman of Spring's okay. I'm not super excited about it, but I'm also just not super excited about any of the others. Like, the other cards in this pack just are not exciting. Void Snare's fine, Typhoid Rats is fine, but I'd rather just take the on-color card before making any decisions. Nimbus is also fine, but it's a little expensive. Spider away. I think Spider versus Peel is pretty close. Peel might be a little better, but again, look at this. I don't really think. Yeah, and the black cards are all kind of mediocre here. And Coast is not something you take before you take a Spider. So I think options are Marauder or Sunblade Elf here. Elf is certainly very powerful. But I don't know if I want to be green-white is my question. I think I'm going to take the Marauder. Yeah, I like the red with the Hornet's Nest too. Lets me make some crazy combos like Lightning Strike my Hornet Nest, make some Hornets, kill a bunch of attackers. Marauder's also pretty absurd. So, I think options are Titanic Growth or Bloodseeker here. Bloodseeker being better than Runeclaw Bear, right? I think I want the Growth. I think that card's a little more important, and I don't know if Eltec Bloodseeker is the best card to have in this archetype. I also don't have any other first strike guys to support it. Though it does look like I'm getting shipped red, so maybe I should just signal or follow the signal and move in. Yeah, let's do that. Read the table a little better. That card's good. That card's fine. I think I'll just take the Meteor. The Swiftclaw this late isn't a huge signal anyways. I'm not a big fan of Wayfinder either. Void Snare's just okay. Probably the Nimbus is a little better than the Selfless Cathar. That card was pretty impressive against me in the finals of my last draft. Yeah, let's take the Cathar. Rummaging Goblin is quite good, I think. It gives you a lot of late game. Just Merfolk Looter is a powerful magic card. Not much else to say. Overwhelm is not overrun, by the way. Don't make that mistake. It's cool I can drop a rock on the Hornet's Nest and make some bees. Are they bee tokens or are they hornet tokens? Oh, they're just insects? Get your act together. What am I hoping for? Borderland Marauders in larger quantities. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm okay with take. I guess Void Snare's pretty. I don't know. White isn't open. The question is whether I should be green or blue. I'm going to take the Vine Weft. I can see this card actually being pretty good. I think creature sizing is kind of relevant in this format. I'd rather have Thundering Giant here than the Guard. It's a bunch of very late Void Snares, though. Maybe I should have been blue. Yeah, I don't really have anything to meteorite into here either. I'll take the Wall of Fire if I ever want to sideboard it. None of those other cards are really reasons to take things. Ooh, Combat Trick. I think I'd rather have this card than an Ornithopter, even though I don't think that card's good either. The joke being that it also has Impulse in the name, because odds are you're probably only playing one of those 3 cards. It's just a bad Impulse. That card has text. I feel like that card might be better than it looks, but haven't actually gotten a chance to test it. Well, I'll take the better... Well, this card's very good, right? But this card's also just basically a green soul. I just want to point that out. It's just a big, giant, unkillable 6-power creature for 6. Hunt the Weak's also a good... Oh, man. Do I... Ancient Silverback's too good to pass, isn't it? I guess there's a lot of Void Snares going around. It's actually a very tough pick. I don't think I have enough things to hunt yet. Even though I have the Hornet Nest, I'm okay just giving up that possibility. Ugh. These are good rares. Guess I'm taking Living Totem, though. I think that's better than 6-mana removal spell. Even if 6-mana removal spell does let me make 5 Hornets. Man, those are brutal rares to pass. Should have been a different color. That's an easy pick. This is actually an interesting pick. I don't know if I want the Bear or the Sable. I'm red, so that's one of the Intimidate colors, so I think I want the... Though I could get a Mongrels. I'll take the Bear. Oh, well, I guess it just double-clicked it for me. Really need Titanic Growths. I'm a pretty big fan of this guy, I think, but we'll see how he pans out in this deck. So we've passed Mass Calcify, Spirit Bonds. I don't have a Naturalize. I took something else over the Naturalize, right? I took the Ranger's Guile. Which is definitely a better card, but... I think I want the Miner's Bane. I think that's a better 6-drop than the Moss Beast. Yeah, it's my second 6-drop. I think those are also better than... Having Naturalize can be so key, though. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this naturalized in my deck. I'm okay with passing a generic 6-drop, especially when I'll probably just wheel another generic 6-drop later, or just pick one up this pick. Oh, or pick up a generic 5-drop this pick. Definitely better than the 6-drop. The old Fang and Marauder size. 5 mana 4/4. Back in Mirrodin draft, that guy was all the business. It's like the Moss Beast of his era. Or Molder Beast. I guess I want the Golem over the Miner's Bane. Right? I'm just going to completely ignore the restock here. I don't actually know if that card's good or not, but I don't think my deck's very attrition-y. I'm feeling like Vine Weft is not going to make the cut here. Still have no ways to trigger this Bloodseeker. Oh, that's a nice pick. I was really excited for a second about the 3/2, but I do need the pump spell. Like, really need it. Like, my mediocre beats are very mediocre right now. Hopefully that Blast Firebolt tables. I've seen them table a couple times. I don't know if that's right or not, but I would really like to have a copy of that card for my deck. Species over the Forge Devil? Is that right? Is that right over the Sentinel? If 2 things of value to get there. I already have Spider. Yeah, I think I want the Species. That could easily have been wrong. Woo. Scoreboard. I have a way to make Hornet tokens. Species is also pretty good if I end up playing the Vine Weft. I guess I have 3 things to rebuy with the Species. I've got Shaman, Totem, Meteorite. I think I want the Hot Soup if I ever need it for a matchup. I already have a Ranger's Guile, and I don't really need the color fixing. It's a really light Crippling Blight, though. Though I do remember that card going super, super late in M13. I'm not really sure why. That card was like very good in M13, but it might be a lot worse in this format. Creatures in this format are probably a little bit bulkier than like, because in M13 you had like all the random Exalted Dorks that yeah, I hate draft that nonsense. You had like Servant of Nephirox and was Avensquire in that set? I think it was. Oh, get out. Not playing against that card. I feel like Avensquire was in that set. You had like a bunch of really juicy targets for Crippling Blight. Whereas in this set, I think it's just a lot more 2/2s and 3/3s. And 2/3s. Avensquire. Phone internet. Call it down from the sky. Let me know. Was in M13. Yep. So I think this is between Inferno Fist and Siege Worm. I think I want the Aura. Yeah, I've got a few fatties, so I don't really need the worm. Do need the removal, though. So let's sort my tricks down, or spells down that way. Spider, I don't think this is especially close. Could have been a great green-white deck with slivers and guys, but, you know, hindsight's 20/20. I'm not really considering the crowd's favor because I already have 2 pump spells. I'm not considering the Generator Servant. I'm not really sure why I'm not considering the Generator Servant, but I think the Spider is like way more important as a flying blocker in a 2/3. I only have 2 things that I really want a Generator into anyways, being the Rhino and the Silverback. I don't like building decks that like really want the generator though. So that might be the issue. I'd use a Lava Axe. Another Marauder. That's in the pack. I'm gonna take the Inferno Fist, but geez, Cruel Sadist is in the pack still. Yeah, I think I need like one more 2-drop and a Lava Axe. Well, that's a Lava Axe, basically. I think Torchine's one of the worst 2-drops I could pick up, so I don't really want it. Though I guess at this point I'm kind of reaching the beggars can't be choosers stage. Do I want the species or the axe? I think I just want the species. Just make the fattest creature on every turn possible. Yeah, I'm not taking the Primodox, though. I don't think I need the... Oh, gosh, there's a soul, though? I think I want the Siege Worm still, but the fact that there's a soul of Ravnica makes me kind of nervous that I'm not taking the Plummet there. So I have 4 ways to make Hornets out of my nest. They all make 2 tokens, which is good. I really want a Forge Devil in this deck. I don't have many more shots at it, though. Is Hammerhand what I want? I want the Blast Fire. I don't think this is a Hammerhand deck. I could use a sideboard Blast Fire Bolt, though. Wow, that's where it's at. It's cute that Netcaster plus Titanic beats Soul of Ravnica in combat. Didn't even consider the Back to Nature there. I already have the Naturalize, right? Jeez. Yeah, I do have the Naturalize. Do I want another Siege? I don't think I want another Siege Worm. I think I want a Venom Sliver. How does Inferno Fist work? Oh. Not the way I wanted to. Shucks. Yeah, let's just KO this card. Ooh. Cool sideboard trick. I don't think Meteorite's great in this deck. Random 6-drop if I ever needed it. Which I probably don't. Pretty sure these Convoke guys are better. Yeah, no one's going to Tormod's Crypt anything, whatever. I'll KO a Sign in Blood, because that card's actually good. Generic card, take my land, figure out what the last cut is. It's the Willforged Golem. I have 4 fatties already with the Giant. And Siege Worm's just a better Convoke guy. That gives me 5 expensive spells between Blast Fire at the 5 drops and these guys. This deck's not insane, but reasonably happy with it. I would not expect a 3-0, but probably a lock to 2-1. We'll see how Hornet's Nest is. It's very possible that card gets boarded out too, for the record, but no idea. I have 2 2-drops. There's no way that's right. I have a 10th source too. Yeah, this is fine.